K-pop Demon Hunters fans out there? I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Okay. Let's do a quick check-in here. Let's hear from the front row. Not bad. All right, let's hear from the middle. I see you all back there. I want to hear from the back. Okay. Let's hear from this side. Not bad. How about over here? Let's hear from you. Let's hear from the middle. Let's hear from everybody. I think we can build up the hype even more. When I say hun, you say tricks. Hun! 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 Yes, I love this crowd. Should I give something away? Should I give something away? I need y'all to get in your feet if I'm giving something away, okay? Who wants a shirt? Let's see. Loudest person here. Loudest person here. Okay, let's see. Okay, get loud for me. This is a K-pop Demon Hunters panel. We do this right, everybody. Oh, we got more to give away. Who wants some little duckies? Throw those out here. Okay, I need the enthusiasm. You gotta stay loud. You gotta stay loud for me. Again, we got Huntrix in the back, everybody. Stay loud, okay? There we go. I love this crowd. All right, I got 2 shirts left. Let's see. Who's the loudest person here? Loudest person here. Let's see. Okay, back there. All right, I got one more. One more. You guys want it? No. You guys want it? Who wants it? Oh, we got some kiddos here. Oh my, we got cosplay here. Yes, there you go. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jacki Jing. I was on Netflix's The Circle, have hosted a ton of panels over the years. We are celebrating K-pop Demon Hunters, everybody! Are y'all ready for our special guests? I'm sorry, are y'all ready? All right, let's hear it. Get loud for the acting voices of Rumi and Zoe, Arden Cho and Ji-Young Yoo, and the singing voice of Zoe, Rei Ami. Get
Hello. Wow, everybody.
Look at this crowd. This is amazing. How does it feel to see all these faces here for y'all?
I mean, we're so happy. You guys are lovely, and what a great day.
Aw, all the cameras out. Hi, everybody.
We love you.
It sounded like the movie. We love you, Huntrix.
Yeah, you guys.
We love you.
Your fandom is so amazing. Seriously, like you guys bring me to tears all the time. But first question, congrats on the Oscars win. Girl, baby. It has really been a whirlwind the last few months. So I want to talk to you all about how this movie has changed your life. Arden, you want to start? Oh, they said leader. So cute. Aww.
Thank you, Ray. I don't know. I mean, how has it changed my life? I feel like I'm still kind of processing it all. I don't think I ever expected for our movie to be an Academy Award-winning movie. So that's such an honor. Thank you so much. And I think probably the biggest change is seeing so many young Asian Americans feeling so confident and proud to be the main character, to be the lead, to have our stories really matter. And yeah, I mean, I hope it just helps open doors to continue having more women-led movies, women-led stories.
Period.
I think like what's kind of cool about animated stuff is that you get to have a project like K-pop Demon Hunters, and you get to have these incredible weekends where you can go and meet fans, and you get to go to the Grammys and the Oscars and crazy things like that. And then you kind of just keep a lot of your normal life. Like, it's been kind of magical to have something this big and this impactful, and then I can still go to my favorite coffee shop in like my PJs if I felt like it, and no one's gonna be weird about it. So I would say the biggest thing that's changed is like these kinds of things, which I didn't have before.
Very cool. Rei, what about for you?
God, like you guys, I'm still processing. I said this yesterday, but I don't know, I think it's really restored my faith and belief in like the power of joy and love and the concept of hard work and showing up. And I think we've all been at a place in our lives where we want to give up. We're exhausted, we're tired, we're stressed. But this movie, just seeing what it's done for the people, for kids especially, and kids are so brutally honest, they do not lie. If they don't like it, they will tell you. And so I think this movie is so rooted in joy and love and self-acceptance. It's taught me to be more gracious and patient with myself, more forgiving. And it's made it easier for me to show more love and give it. And I think that's what this movie is about. And to be able to see it in your eyes when we get to meet, it's so beautiful. And I just feel like my heart is overflowing with joy. I've never been this joyous, so happy, so full of life ever in my career. And I think it's just made me a better and happier person.
Already crying, it's okay. Just through the first question.
It's not that deep.
So Arden, I do want to pick your brain about this. You actually auditioned for the role of Celine. Did you all know that? But then Maggie asked you to audition for Rumi. Can you talk to us about how you got this role and how you found Rumi's voice?
Yeah, I mean, so for my journey, I actually auditioned for Celine. I auditioned for Celine about a year before I got the call to have a callback for Rumi. And so I had a show on Netflix called Partner Track. Oh my goodness, forgive me, I'm so tired. Okay, so I had a show and it got canceled in 2021, I think. And I took like a year hiatus. I just took a break / I kind of quit. But then I still had an agent that would send me projects that was like, hey, what about this? Or this is Korean, or the writer is Korean, this director is Korean, this is female-led. And they kind of just knew how to get me interested in certain things. And I remember auditioning for Celine, and I was like, oh, this is cool. K-pop Demon Hunters, this concept was really cool. At that time, I feel like I got a little bit more information that didn't end up in the movie, because some of like Celine's backstory, because what I auditioned for Celine had, some of the stuff.
Yes.
Which maybe we'll see one day, maybe we won't. But I loved it. I thought it was great, and I did my best like adult voice, and I was like, Rumi, Mira, and I tried to be like a mom.
Yeah.
I was like, that's very age appropriate too. I want to be the mom. But a year later, they were like, we're wondering if you'd like to do a callback for Rumi. And I'm like, would I like to? Isn't Rumi the lead? I was like, I would love to. Running there, really, really fast, running. But yeah, and ended up going into Sony and had a really great session with Maggie and Chris, and then I think in a week I was recording. So I was recording at the end of the year, I think in 2023. And so it was so funny. I was just recently talking to Maggie about it, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. It all happened so fast, for us at least. Yeah. They had been working on the movie for so long, and then I only recorded for really one session here, and a month later another session, but sort of in little spurts for about a year. And my last session was January 2025, and the movie came out in June. So yeah, that's movie magic.
Crazy.
But who would have known? So you just never know. I would have never imagined that I would be doing what I'm doing now career-wise. I think after I had taken that big hiatus from acting, I started producing and I was developing other projects and I was focusing on other things. But a lot of stuff had to be put on hold because this movie sort of took off with a life of its own. And of course I wanted to celebrate it and I love it and I think it's something so special. And so I'm so honored to be a part of it, but I would have never ever expected to, or I don't think I even wanted to be Rumi because I really thought I'd be, if I'm honest, like too old for it. But I guess, I learned something new. That you really should limit yourself, and sometimes what you want isn't really the best for you, and maybe somebody has better plans. So thank you so much to Maggie and Chris and Netflix and Sony, and I just feel super, super lucky to be a part of the movie.
That was awesome. By the way, it's so crazy just sitting next to you and hearing you speak, and I just literally am seeing Rumi then Arden, I'm like, wow, that is so cool.
It's the funny thing is sometimes the kids will be like, wait, can you do your Rumi voice? And I'm like, I think it's this, but you're a demon, right? Watering plants with coffee and I'm like, for the fans. And then they're like, oh. I'm like, sorry I don't have the purple hair. Sorry I don't look as cute as Rumi, but I'm like, she's there.
Oh, it's your natural voice though, and it's so cool. Ji-Young, you auditioned for all three, correct?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I was gonna ask if you had a different voice for all three and how Zoe's voice came to you. You might not remember, like you said, it was a while ago.
No. Yeah,
they said they wanted to hear the mirror voice.
Actually, May and I had this conversation because May auditioned for Zoe.
Really?
Yeah, and so she tried to pitch her voice very high, and she, we've all heard her voice, is not a soprano.
Yes.
And so we had a fun day where we were trying to swap voices one day between interviews, and it was very funny. I did have different voices for everyone, and I think tried to essentially do what is a May impression, because I had met May before we worked on this movie together.
Oh.
So when I thought about cool people, I don't think May was the direct inspo, but I definitely drew from May in my life.
Yeah.
So I tried to go very low, and that was not the most comfortable thing in the universe. And then when I got the audition for Zoe, I kind of just fully operated off vibes. It's not my natural speaking voice, but there's definitely a lot of just me doing whatever I felt like doing in Zoe, which has now actually become, since this movie exploded, slightly a problem because I don't remember what I did. And I've had to rewatch the movie multiple times just to be like, how did I sound there? And people ask me to do the voice, and I'm like, I don't remember what it sounded like.
Just like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it actually sounds like that.
Yeah, so I think
It's
I
your
might need
voice.
to hire somebody to help me because she does talk so much faster.
It's so funny because I just hear Zoe when you speak too.
It's a lot higher actually. Is
it
much
really?
higher. Yeah, because if I'm saying hi Bobby, it's like hi Bobby, that's me.
Yeah.
But she's like hi Bobby.
Oh!
Do you see how much higher it is?
Oh my gosh!
So much higher.
True.
That was
true.
a hard line to record.
No, I have to do real vocal warm-ups before. There's a lot of prep and a nap afterwards.
It is exhausting.
Aw. Well, Ray, I wanted to pick your brain too. In past interviews, you said that you got the audition and it was actually golden, right?
It was a combination of all the songs. So it was different lines, different parts, like 15, 20-second bits of how it's done.
Oh.
What it sounds like. Golden. But the section that they sent for golden was the A5. That's EJ's high note, right? Listen, I did everything I could. And I just couldn't. And so I submitted every recording except for that with the note of, listen, I'ma just be honest, I can't do it. But here you go, here's the rest, take it or leave it. And I really thought that was a risky move because, again, I've never done anything like this. at the time, so I was just like, okay. And then 3 days later, they're like, we want you, and I was like, yay! So I was like, okay, so I guess that worked in my favor, but yeah, that's pretty much how it happened.
Did you know that Audition would lead to you performing at the Oscars and all the legendary shows you all have done?
The hardest song, like to say, landing us at the Oscars, that was scary, that was terrifying. I wasn't thinking about Oscars. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just happy to be a part of this project, you know? I mean, the fact that it landed there was just like, again, very deserved, too. A memory, accomplishment that I'll never forget and I will always cherish forever, and I'm just so grateful for the entire team, really.
We're grateful for you three. Seriously, let's show them some love, everybody. Oh man, it's so great being up here with you all. Here's some fun questions. Actually, this one's a little intense. What song scene was the hardest for you to record?
I think how it's done, the physicality of it all. Zoe raps really fast in it. Also, like the enunciation of each word. Because again, I didn't write these songs. I was hired for my voice. So I have to fit the storyline. I have to maintain the story of Zoe and her character, her attitude, without even hearing her. So I'm just fully relying on our music director, Ian. And how it's done is just like, even the duns, like how it's done, dun, dun. It wasn't dun, dun, dun. It was dun, 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 like that. Sometimes we weren't even pronouncing we would pronounce the first half of the word, and it was just very technical, very physical. So in that sense, while it was fun, it was extremely challenging. I cried because I couldn't get it right, and I just was so frustrated, but I killed it. Yes, you did! Eventually, I showed up. But then emotionally, I think what it sounds like, and I've spoken about this, you know, why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my head? It's just a song about fully accepting yourself, and that's really hard to do, especially in this day and age when everyone has something to say. And that just, again, reminded me of like all the times I didn't accept myself, all the times I neglected and bullied myself into submission. And it just reminded me of all the stupid reasons and all the stupid people I try to please in my life. And I was just like, no, never again. I'm not doing this. I'm like, I'm here. Why am I still trying to minimize myself? And so I think that was just another reminder of like, you are that girl. You are here for a reason. You didn't give up on yourself. So keep on going.
I saw the little. Yes.
These nails give me a new personality.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with them. I think it's, hi, good morning, good afternoon. I think what was kind of interesting about it is there were definitely things that we worked on in a lot of detail to really nail the sound, and especially because Zoe's such a large character, and her voice travels through so many different places. But I mostly just remember having a lot of fun, because she's just very silly, and then it was really cool to go super big, like popcorn exploding out of your eyes, and figuring out what that would sound like. Like, what would a person's voice do, to the very emotional and very sweet of like, Rumi, we want to be there for you, but you're not telling us the truth. So I don't really remember the hard stuff. I just remember having a lot of fun.
I like that answer. We'll take that, right, everybody? We're glad you had fun, too. Arden, was there a part that you remember that really got you when you were recording? I see you nodding already, okay.
Okay, so this answer, I think sometimes people are surprised. For me, the easiest stuff was all the dramatic scenes. And I remember, like, when Rumi's sort of pouring her heart out to Celine of, you know, this is who I am and you have to accept me. And then even when she's going after Chinu, like, how could you do this to me? I think all those scenes were the only scenes where I would, like, do it. And Maggie and Chris were like, oh, okay, that was good. And I was like, oh, should I do it again? And like, we would just do it like a couple times and they'd be like, no, that was good. But, which is great.
Yeah.
But all the funny scenes and the light stuff, guys, I think I said happy fans, happy honmoon probably 100 times. And the hi Bobby, at least 1,000. And I think it was because when we were starting, it was just me with all the rough scratch, right? Maggie did all the scratch vocals, and I think we were still trying to find the tone and the voice. And I remember the first like 3 sessions, because we didn't really have the 3 of the voices together yet with our Mei and Ji-Young. It was sort of like, we were like figuring it out. And so now in hindsight, we kind of talk about it and we're like, oh yeah, that was hard, but it was also fun because I feel like now it's so rewarding knowing all that hard work and effort and going back session after session for what seems like a simple line ended up to have so much purpose and meaning because the movie was so successful, right? Like I feel like maybe if we didn't go back and fix it, maybe if we didn't go back and try to find that perfect, I mean, in my mind, I was like, I think they all sound the same, right? Like,
yeah.
But it's like, it's really interesting because I think Maggie and Chris heard something different and they knew what they wanted. And again, it was also finding the right pitch and tone for me that would be a good balance with what they wanted for Zoe and Mira. And yeah, so all the funny, cute stuff with the girls was really hard because we do record everything separate. So around my 4th or 5th session, once we started hearing our Zoe and Mira, I was like, oh, I get it. And I see it. And I'm like, I feel less awkward. It's really awkward to do Happy Fans, Happy Honmoon alone. All right? Like, here, let's try it together on 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy Fans, Happy Honmoon. Okay, less awkward. But also, like, half of you didn't commit. Okay, now imagine you do that by yourself, but with the energy of like, really big, like, let's go, you know?
Yeah, totally.
So that was really hard for me, like really hard.
This is so cool, like learning that the traumatic scenes, you're like, oh, those are easy. The hard part were the little sound bites that you're like, is this a throwaway? This should be a throwaway.
Yeah, I literally
That's
was
so
like,
cool.
how can I do this different? Because
Yeah.
the dramatic stuff, I also think being more of like a TV actor and like the background from drama, and then I think also like Teen Wolf, that helped a lot in dramatic. Yeah, so I feel like for me, that was easy.
Yeah. This is a fun question. I said that last time and then it was a serious one, but this one's fun. Favorite lyric or line from the movie? Ji-Young, I'll start with you.
Okay, this is one that comes at a very serious part of the movie, but I was always fighting giggles when I was recording it, and I get why people don't laugh because it's very serious, but it does make me laugh, is when everything's sort of falling apart, the Honmun's in shambles, and Zoe's like, Mira, what are we gonna do? All of our songs are 3-part harmonies. It just like really makes me giggle because it's so Zoe because she's just like so sweet and looking for a solution, but it's so funny that her first thought is like, but our 3-part harmonies, like, we'll only have like the root and a 5th note, like what are we gonna do? Yeah, that one cracks me up every time and no one talks about it. Isn't it so funny? Because it is a real problem.
Like, girl, focus.
The chord isn't complete, Ray. What are we gonna do?
I can't do it by myself. What do you mean? It's 3-part harmonies, right?
Razor, favorite lyric?
I have a new one. It's, and how it's done, it's locked and loaded. I was born for this. There ain't no point in avoiding it. Annoyed a bit. Purupita tapikyo di akirobekyo, which literally means like, I was born for this. I've always known that. I resonated. I was just like, this is so powerful and so like, it just like made me feel so confident. Yes, I was born for this. I've always known this. And I don't care if I annoy you with my shine. That's a personal problem. And the Korean part, it pretty much is like, I'm gonna light the way, so move. Move! Get out my way. And yeah, like recently I've been like listening to how it's done a lot, and it's like, it's just so,
You can say
it's so badass. I know there are kids in here. I'm trying to be a bit more kid-friendly. I do have a mouth on me. So that line is like, it was really fun to record too. So that's probably my favorite.
Ray, I love your answer, like literally almost brought me to tears, and then I'm just like laughing at the end. It's so iconic. What about for you, Arden? Was there a favorite line?
Oh my God, I mean, every line of all the songs. I love what it sounds like so much. I love Free. I think from Rumi, I really like, and please don't judge me, I don't even remember the line, but I just remember the moment when she gets the bracelet and she's Latino and she's like, that's the funny thing about hope. Something, something, it's up to you. Like, right, who knows that line? Does anyone know it?
It's like hope is a choice or something.
I know exactly which
It's a
part you're
ball.
talking
You
about.
know that scene, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I think what I really like about it, and you know what, I'm so bad. I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna go look up my line, guys. I'm sure some 10-year-old will tell it to me and school me later. But I think I just love that moment because I think that's when she also is kind of saying it to herself, right? Like that choice really does belong to you, whether it's hope or happiness or joy, whatever you want to choose for yourself in a good or bad situation. And so, yeah, I like that line.
Wait, can I add a lyric too?
Yeah.
I feel like we as a culture are not talking about Jinu's verse in Free enough. I think it's like so good. You're learning so much about his character. Also, Andrew is spitting. He sounds so good on it.
Andrew.
So that's
How good?
So good.
Okay. Andrew, are you watching? I'm kidding. We're all friends. We're homies. It's cool.
So before we started, I was telling you all that I saw you guys at the red carpet, and after I saw the movie for the first time, I stopped the entire movie the first time I saw it, and I turned to this Sony producer who's next to me, and I'm like, this is like the best movie I've ever seen. And I don't know if you heard that story, yeah. And I told, I'm a big anime fan, and I was like, dude, this was like all my favorite anime coming together. And he actually told me, he was like, yeah, we told them, hey, make this a lot like Sailor Moon. Like he was like, can you make it like can we add more Sailor Moon-ish stuff? Which I thought was such a cool story that I just kind of knew because I sat next to this person. But I thought it'd be fun to ask all of you, what's your favorite cartoon or anime?
Let's go first. Okay, aside from Sailor Moon, because that's what my artist name is based off of, is Sailor Mars and Sailor Mercury. It's Rei Ami. It's fire and water. I'm a Gemini. I'm also bipolar. So, no, like literally, clinically. And so I was just like, fire and water, like the fierce, bold, confident sides of me that you often see on camera, but behind the camera, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty quiet. And like, I like to zen out. I love 42 hertz frequency music. I listen to that a lot. But other than that, Attack on Titan.
Oh! Captain Levi's daddy!
Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you just won over the entire crowd with that answer. Iconic, yes.
I'm like, how crazy nerdy am I about to be right now?
Oh my gosh, drop it.
Okay, so every year, at least once a year, I rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I saw the first episode air, like on Nickelodeon, and I've loved it ever since. Yeah. So Avatar: The Last Airbender, hugely into Teen Titans. I really adored Raven growing up, but I think I have actually always been a Starfire. I was always aspiring to be Raven, but now I'm like, I think I'm probably Starfire. And then on the anime side, love Haikyuu. Love Haikyuu. My first anime was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I'm currently watching Jujutsu Kaisen, but no one tell me about the most recent episode because I haven't gotten the chance to watch it yet. So just don't say anything if you're coming up to the booth later.
I'm low-key impressed. These are great picks. Am I wrong, anime fans out there? Like, I was like, maybe you'll know Sailor Moon. This is impressive. Okay, Arden, you get to go last now, yeah.
And okay, well, my favorite anime, I hope you guys know it is Bleach. Yeah! But I'm also like aging myself because I'm like, yeah, but it will always be my favorite. Okay, cool. And then I just really love cartoons. Like I love Kim Possible. Like I just She-Go.
My first crush.
Like literally. No, I just want to be Kim Possible so bad. That was like my dream. And yeah, and then I just love all like animated movies. I love Disney movies. I'm such like just all of them. Anything animated. I really want a dragon. I really want to be in How to Train Your Dragon. I just feel like I need a Toothless in my life. Well, don't you feel like
Y'all tweet it out, okay? Make it happen.
I know, but I want like a real Toothless. Like I just want
okay.
one, like
well, we'll work on that, I guess.
to like have as my friend and partner next to Derpy, you know?
Next to Derpy.
Toothless and Derpy and Kung Fu Panda are like my 3 favorite animals. I love all these fluffy animals. I know Toothless isn't fluffy, but in my mind, Toothless is fluffy.
Wait, have you guys seen Fruits Basket?
Yes! Fruits Basket.
My
You're
dog
a
is
real
named
one.
after
I'm sorry,
Kyo.
I'm so impressed.
Yeah, Kyo. My dog is named after Kyo. Yeah. I have a Shiba Inu and I miss her so much.
Oh my goodness.
Coming home, Kyo.
Someone screamed Rumi. Oh, Rumi.
Oh my god, can we pet the dog?
Oh my gosh, there is a dog!
The elephant!
It's I was like, wait, what?
He is so
This is crazy! I was like, what is Ray talking about? With a Rumi cosplayer, no less. I love it. This is so...
His name is Ben.
Aww. I love seeing the K-pop Demon Hunters cosplay. Who here is in K-pop Demon Hunters cosplay?
There's another dog!
Yes! Oh, I see some roomies. Yes. Oh my gosh, we got another dog. Hi! Oh, so cute! Oh my goodness!
Hi! You're so cute. What brand is she?
I love this. There's lots of lights and tons of people.
Yeah, this is
I get
very
it.
overstimulating.
Yeah, very
for sure.
overstimulating.
Way too stimulating for her.
Yes. By the way, was anyone here yesterday for the other K-pop Demon Hunters panel? At least we didn't have a fire alarm go off in the first minute.
Sorry.
You know, I'm like, this is a success to me, okay? I'm like, we're already doing fantastic. This is a question that just popped in my head. You said that you love Disney.
Yes.
I want to low-key know what's your favorite Disney movies now that you said that.
Many. There's way too
many.
Wait, of the animated or the live action ones?
I mean,
Animated,
I think animated, but honestly, you're...
I mean,
Let's keep it animated.
Little
Okay, Ray said let's keep it animated, okay?
Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. I mean, just like the old school classics. It's crazy. I meet people nowadays who haven't seen a lot of them.
Whoa!
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
No,
I know.
I'm 39, so, same
it's
era.
our
Yeah, Little Mermaid was like our jam.
I think
for
I
sure.
literally watched Little Mermaid and probably Aladdin, I don't know, at least 20, 30 times. Probably like the way you guys watch K-pop Demon Hunters now. You know?
Love that. Ji-Young?
I think it's really hard to pick one favorite, but like Mulan's got it.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yeah, obsessed with that movie. Lee Shang is definitely like
So hot. So hot.
and then one of my favorite songs, like a lot of people talk about like songs that represent the immigrant experience, and I really think I Will Go the Distance from Hercules is like the song about like, it's literally I will find where I belong. Love that song. I sing that song in my house often.
Oh my gosh, but now you're right. You made me think of Mulan, like my life song as a kid was Reflection. Do you guys know that song?
Yes.
Do I know that song?
Do you know that song? It's like every Asian girl is like, this is my song.
Wait, also, full circle, Lea Salonga providing some vocals.
I know.
Broadway icon.
I literally sang Reflections as I looked at my reflection as a kid.
Oh yeah,
I was
literally.
like, who is this girl that I see?
I really wanted to
Like-
do.
I made a whole music video
Yeah, like who are
to
you?
that song with like graphic art.
No, literally.
And, like, literally
it's that deep. It was that. That's the only thing we had.
Yeah,
Essentially.
totally. Until now, you guys.
I would say Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Yeah, part of Your World is my warm-up song, so I'll do my vocal warm-ups, and I have to fully, in like classical theaterist voice, like sing it to really open up like my chords and lungs. I used to take a fork into the pool
I was just about to ask you if you
and brush my hair. That was the movie that opened my eyes to music and singing. I was in Korea when I first watched it. I had no idea what she was saying, but I sang every word, and that really, when I sang Part of Your World when I was young, I was just imagining, what it would be like to be a pop star, to be working in music and be an artist, because I wasn't allowed to do that. I grew up very religious, so any secular music was banned. If I said I wanted to be a pop star, my parents were like, absolutely not. It was just like, that world was separate and foreign, and I was like, I wish I could be part of that world. Like, that's where I want to be. Yeah.
I'm having so much fun with y'all. Unfortunately, I'm down to one question. So this movie changed my life. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm half Chinese, and I just remember growing up never seeing anybody who looked like me on screen. And I remember when I was watching the premiere, literally it was like a couple minutes in, and they were just eating their food, and they were so happy and comfortable, and literally, like, that's when I started crying, was when they were eating the food. And then, like, the scene with Celine was just like, I don't know. We all have complicated relationships. I think we all have a Celine in our life, unfortunately. And I just want you all to know, like, you've had such an impact on me and so many people. And thank you for making Asian women feel seen and heard. I just want to cry. I've literally done interviews with Rei, and I've cried in our Zoom interviews, but I think, like, being up here with all of you, I just wanted to take time to say thank you. Like, thank you so much, and if there's anything that you want to say to the fans, you know, you've really done so much for all of us. I just hope you know that.
It's gonna make me cry too.
Sorry.
I can't. We have photo ops. Don't cry, girls. Don't cry. We have photo ops. And suck the tears back into my tear ducts. I don't know. I think like you go into making art to connect with other people, and to, like, I think art is an act of saying, like, I feel this way. Do you feel this way too? So seeing like people connect with something that you've created is so humbling, and it's really like all you ever hope to do. So thank you for connecting with something we made, and like thank you to everyone here who has like found themselves and seen themselves in this thing. I think what's so beautiful is like it's so cool that it's about Asian women, but it's also so incredible to see like this is not a crowd of only Asian women. This is like you can see yourself in every human experience, and I think that's the beauty and what's so exciting about making art, is that if you're looking closely and if your eyes are open and your heart is open, you'll see that we're all so much closer together than we like to think ourselves to be. So just thank you, everyone. I can't thank you all enough.
I think all I can really say is like thank you so much, because I truly believe like a lot of the virality behind this film was because of the fans. My favorite part of this job is meeting you guys and getting to interact with you and put a face to the name. I know that this film has done so much for you guys, but I also just want to say you guys have done so much for me. It's like we're, you know, like, oh God, I wanted to quit before this movie. I wanted to abandon it completely. And I don't know, hearing your
stories, hearing you guys, seeing you guys smile, your eyes light up when you guys look at us. It's like the honor of a lifetime, you know? And it's like, again, reaffirms my belief in joy, hard work, and what's meant to be yours cannot be taken away. You gotta show up to that door. And you guys just are so full of love and support. So thank you so much for taking care of this beautiful, beautiful film and really helping us bring it to the masses, and also just changing my life and just showing me never-ending love. Like, I've never experienced this kind of love in my life, and so thank you. I'm okay. I cry all the time.
Me too.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, you can cry. Crying is healthy, guys. Crying is healthy. Yeah, I think I want to piggyback on what all the girls said. Really, really, thank you so much. It's interesting for me. I, for almost 10 years, didn't do cons. I did a lot back in the Teen Wolf day, and I know I actually met some of you before as well. And I guess to answer that first question you asked, what's different now? Is it's really special seeing people who've sort of been on this journey with me for 10, 20 years. I've been meeting a lot of people, even yesterday and today, that are like, I followed you for the last 20 years. You know, you've grown up with me, you have a family and children now, and that you get to really know that this business it's a journey, and it's not always easy. And like Rei said, a lot of us that are part of this project actually were either quitting or on the brink of quitting or giving up, and maybe that's why something so beautiful came out of it. And we really do have you guys to thank, because if you didn't watch it and you didn't show up, we wouldn't have what we have now. And yeah, it's been a really nice, I guess, welcome back to the con scene, which I was away from for like 10 years. But it's also really nice that you guys still have been sharing, I guess, how some of my work in the past has affected you and been a big part of your life. So thank you so much. Really, really such a pleasure to meet everyone and to have moments like this, because this is so special too.
Thank you all so much. Do you want to take a photo with the crowd? All right, let's do it, everybody. Okay, we're going to get a camera person out here. Yay! If you can get on your feet, do it. Yeah, I see the derpies out there. Yeah. Yeah, here, we can get on one knee. Ray found the dog appropriately. What was the quote? That's the funny thing about hope. Nobody else gets to decide how you feel it. That choice belongs to you.
Yes.
Thank you for finding that.
Thank you.
All right, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.